I became an ATP because when I was looking for a new career change, I was in a wheelchair evaluation as an occupational therapist, and I was very inspired by the way that medical equipment can change people's lives and promote independence. And as an occupational therapist, that is of utmost importance to me, to enable people with their independence. What I love most about my job is actually working with the patients in order to get them their independence. I love working with little kiddos when they first can walk or first can move by themselves, and they get to run away from mom. They get to go get their favorite toy. They get to chase their big sister. They light up like you wouldn't believe. And then for the older population, the adults, I absolutely love enabling people to be independent, where they know they can be a productive member of society. They understand that they can work, they can be a parent, they can be a loved one, they can be whatever they want to be, regardless of their functional ability. I am absolutely motivated to get out of bed every day and know that I'm going to change somebody's life. I know that I'm going to make them more independent. I'm going to maximize their capacity to live their own life and to make a change in their own environment. I love working for Numotion because they really put the client first. They give me the tools I need to really give them what they need. They don't hinder me in any way, shape, or form when it comes to doing what's best for my clients. And as an occupational therapist, that's super important to me because I need to do what's best for my patient, not best for what company, not what's best for a company, not what's best for a person other than my client. I need to do what's right for them, and they enable me to do that and promote me doing that. Numotion encourages us to engage with our local community support systems. If there is an MDA walk, you will see 100 Numotion workers out there. The fact that Numotion values us supporting our associations that support our clients is amazing. We get to do things for our community. We get to support our clients, not just with equipment, but we get to support them in the associations that provide them with more life-changing options. To be a successful ATP, you really have to be organized. You have to be motivated by providing equipment for independence. You have to be willing to talk to clients, being willing to talk to medical professionals, including doctors. You have to be fluent in your trade. You have to be able to talk about equipment. You have to be able to talk about functional ability and how those two are married. And you also have to talk to clients and be able to explain to a layperson your trade as well. So it's very important that you are friendly, that you are open to talking to many people, and that you really appreciate what you do so that they understand how that equipment can impact their lives. I was working with a little boy, and he was nonverbal, but about 2.5 years old, and should have been walking, but he was physically unable. I brought his very first walker that he could be independent with to his house, and we put him in it, and he looks around and he starts going away from me. Like, okay, see what he does. He goes straight to his door and just starts bawling, screaming. I was like, what's going on? Banging on the door. And we looked at him. We picked him up, we picked up the walker, we took him outside to the sidewalk. Kid you not, giggles all the way. He had never walked outside before, not even handheld. He couldn't walk. And all of a sudden we gave him the independence to walk, and he wanted to walk outside in the freezing cold. We had to put a snowsuit on him and a hat, but my God, he walked, and he was so excited about it. It just gives you goosebumps.